Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. Let me put you on game. If it's common, it's not appreciated. Learn to apply the principles of the market into your communications with women. Learn how to appreciate how the economy and the basic principle of scarcity and abundance influences dynamics between humans as a whole, how we're perceived, how we are approached, and who we are, how we apply ourselves to this world in the most social sense. If it's common, it's not appreciated. If you are like anybody else, why would you stand out to her? The most attractive men are the men who excel. The most attractive men are the men who have abundance of a positive quality, of a resource, of attention, of status, of that which she, within the feminine perspective, deems as a lack thereof in her life that she wants from you, or she wants to participate within, or she wants to tell her friends about, that her partner, her other half, the masculine to her feminine, possesses, because she garners that quality from you. And most importantly, the narcissistic trait of the human as a whole, let alone the woman, the egocentric side, wants to utilize you and weaponize you and what you are and what you have in order to garner and elevate the attention for herself from her people. Bada bing! So, what do you have what's special? You should accent that, you should highlight it. A lot of people are ever so scared to be different, to be ostracized, to be the black sheep, to be separate from the social norm. And I understand that there are certain elements to this you can't concentrate on and highlight, because it might be a promotion of that which is a detriment to you. But you have to face the music sometimes, and you have to be different, and you have to isolate particular qualities that make you an individual, make you a character, and promote that, advertise that as a USP, a unique selling point, yeah? How many condiments are there in the supermarket? But you buy, if not want, a specific condiment because it serves a particular purpose that the others might not. Maybe that's value, maybe that's price, maybe that's flavor, maybe that's marketing and branding, maybe it's the manufacturer, maybe it's recommendations, maybe it's reputation. Look and observe and assess all these things. You are alike that condiment, you are alike that sauce, because you are on the market as a product of such, and she is the consumer. I'm putting you on some good game. You got to click like and subscribe on this one. So, what is common isn't appreciated. Is it undervalued? No, it's valued appropriately. That which there is an abundance of lacks in value, lacks in identity, lacks in independence, lacks in the isolate value where we can see it and appreciate it for all it is. Yes? If gold was as common as silver or iron or steel or copper or anything in between, we would not value it or have our own perception of how it's valued within the dynamic of these materials, such as the diamond. I mean, we could go into the tinfoil hat thing. It is all manufactured, socially engineered public perception of how rare these things are. There's more materials than you would believe, but the way it's advertised makes out that there's a lack of, so you purchase the product. Now, pay attention, because then we take that information and understanding and education and we apply that to ourselves. You're not going to find another man like me. You're not going to find another man who shares these same qualities and behaviors. Whereas the reality is, yes, she will. There's billions of people on this planet. She will do. We're not. Let's not be so self-indulgent that we think we are the all and everything. No, she will find our reflection in another man who probably excels above and beyond us in multiple different dimensions, right? But the fact that we aren't aware of this individual, and through acting upon our own naivety and ignorance, we just go with the flow and say, if I don't know it, then it doesn't exist, right? I've not been to space, so in my opinion, space doesn't exist. They speak of a firmament in the Bible. I think there's a dome across this bitch. But I would get called stupid for having such opinion. But that opinion is scarce. And that scarcity raises room for discussion that interlinks with the realm of spirituality, isolates itself even further in the realm of biblical context and Christianity, because Christians don't speak on this and generally don't believe in this and generally don't identify in this. And, before you intervene with a comment, whether I do or don't actually believe on that isn't the point. The fact of the matter is, it's something new, something exciting, something as to where I'm not going to sit there and debate because I couldn't give a flying fuck. I'm not there to argue with a girl I'm dating, but I'm providing information and insight and a different perspective on her reality. I'm literally shifting her reality as opposed to joining her in her frame, in her reality, and saying, yeah, I'm just like you. I do everything you do. You do everything I do. So she can just see me as a representative, as the feminine, because she is a female. And if I represent everything she does, then what does that make me? But we could go off into the spiritual realm. We could go into the realm that I'm so unique in the fashion that the largest leading religion on planet Earth is Christianity, yet she's not heard a Christian on planet Earth speak of this. And I'm not a Christian, but, And then we can talk on an offshoot about worldly secrets and how the macro represents the micro. And before you know it, we're not talking about the big and the large and the infinite no more. I'm talking about her. And I'm talking about the way she works and what exists within her and how that reflects the gorgeous cosmos and the universe as to what's being advertised to us. She is as beautiful as that. You need to understand. You should embrace your uniqueness. You should embrace your pursuits. You should understand and embrace and identify the fact that no one's going to support you on your independent journey, where you want to go, what you want to build, what you want to achieve, because nobody sees your vision. So a lot of people won't go forward because they'll get put down by the opinions of others, or they'll expect the support from others. They'll think that they've got a great idea. No, until it manifests in real life, until it manifests within tangible material, income or resource or possession or identification, no one's going to support you. So that scarcity of association, that independence of thought, that independence of meaning, that route you can take that creates a lane of your own making, of your own friction and desire and trials and tribulations, is going to make something of you that has such degree of depth. She will think, who the heck is this guy? As opposed to the man who's presented everything that's been presented before. Numbnuts who comes forth and says, oh, my friend's done this, or my family is this, or I watch this entertainment, or I'm involved in this. Everything to do with pop culture, and pop culture is manufactured to garner to the general masses and direct the general masses into a state of numbness, into a state of, cattle-esque subservience to the powers that be. When you come and present yourself as a man who isn't that and has taken their own route and who has devised their own opinions and their own matter and is shameless in the fact of doing so, then you will be perceived as valuable. She looks into you, not at you. That's some quick game for you there. Click like and subscribe. Peace.